Whatever breed your dog is, he must always know what his place is in a family, his new pack. Many problems you solve during training are caused by the fact that the dog does not understand what the structure of the family is and what role he plays in it. Consequently, the dog is thus trying to find out what he can do and what he wants to gain as good a position as possible. This can become evident in situations when the dog does not obey, growls at other family members, or behaves aggressively if he does not like something. Every family has its own hierarchy, and it is necessary to show this to him. For example, if the head of the family gives him a certain command or order, it should be in force every time, and nobody else should enable him to break the rule. Clearly defined rules are fundamental. Before the dog's arrival, decide what the dog will be allowed to do and what he will not. It is necessary that the rules are clear for all family members and nobody breaks them. If you allow the dog to break a rule now and then, or if your children allow him to break it in ignorance, it is not a rule. If you decide that the dog is not allowed to go on the couch, he mustn't go there under any circumstances, and nobody can take him there. The rule is thus clear for the dog, and he will have no reason to break it. In addition, he will see that it is you who sets the rules and whom he obeys. Consistency both during upbringing and during training is essential. It is also important that it is you who decides what is going to happen. The dog should not enforce anything or, in the worst case, be aggressive if he does not succeed. It is you who decides when you will play with your dog and for how long, when you will train him, and when it is time for feeding. Of course, the aim is not to have the dog under your control for the whole day. He also needs time to have a rest and be on his own. The dog needs to be aware of your dominant position. If the dog doesn't know the strict rules, he can't respect you. Acquaint your family with the rules, children as well. If the dog spends most of the time in the garden, don't forget to see him regularly.